Hey guys,
Hi, guys.
and welcome back to the normal production.
Yes, I don't think she's ever gonna stream again for one
No,
of these, I should say.
no, I'm sorry. If y'all actually enjoyed that, I'm sorry, but it's probably not gonna happen. I was scarred. So welcome to actually, instead of the Nerdy Archives, we decided this is going to be our Behind the Archives.
Yes, I'm gonna hide that because I forgot to hide the nerdy archive sign.
That's okay. Um, so one, it's been a very long week. Um, two, it's honestly been a pretty rough week. And also we didn't have it planned anyway, so
Yeah,
like this is
for
just
some
filling a spot.
reason, this month we were like, fuck the behind.
Yeah, we were just like, I don't know. And it's like, okay, well, the universe made the choice for us, so here we are. This is behind the archives. Um, and this is just gonna be general. It's just a mental healthy kind of thing.
Hmm.
No real topic. I mean, I might get a little bit into loss because today is the 6 year anniversary of my dad's death, but um I'm not gonna get like too in depth with it. Um just honestly for my own mental sake, but also nobody needs all those details. Um but anyways, hi guys. Yes, no more streaming for a while, if ever. That was traumatizing. Um
It was not for her.
wasn't for me. No. Um it was a little bit interesting, but it was very stressful. Very stressful. But anyways, so per usual, we're just gonna do like a short little mental health check-in.
I love chicken.
I love chicken too. A little mental health check-in, and then just kind of go with the flow. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode. We've both had really long weeks. But yeah, so per usual,
You're gonna
I'm
make
gonna make,
me go
of
first.
course. So how
Yay.
how have we been?
Um, I, yeah, this week has definitely been a fucking week.
Hmm.
So Monday and Tuesday were okay. Wednesday I slept through my alarm because I have to go to the office 3 days a week. I slept through my alarm
Uh-huh.
and didn't wake up until 8:45, and I was like, "Fuck! I slept through my alarm. Why didn't you wake me up to Mike?" And he was like, "I did it for selfish reasons." So we didn't go in. I didn't get in trouble. I don't think he did either. I don't know.
That's good.
Like my boss didn't say anything. If anything, I was just gonna say I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
It was a lie, but um,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Thursday fucking sucked. I had two of the email coders sitting next to me, and oh my god, all they did was fucking talk the whole day. And it pissed me off so bad I wanted to be super petty and go tell my boss.
Hmm.
But a bunch of people told me not to be that person. Like they didn't do anything. Like they're so busy, right? But they can sit there and fucking talk all day.
Ugh,
They weren't
hate
even at their
that.
computers for fucking 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Mm.
that's fucking I hate when they sit next to me. Like
Right.
if I can hear you over my meeting,
You're
there's a
too loud.
problem. And I could if I could hear you over my fucking Lunar Shore death metal shit, there's a problem. But I did end up talking to Lynn, which is one of my old coworkers. Well, not old, I'm still I still work with her, right? But
Hmm.
and, we were talking mad shit. So that's cool. Um, Friday.
That was yesterday.
Yes, that was yesterday.
Mhm.
I got blown up by Omna a bunch. Fucking annoying. Mike also, not husband Mike, but like coworker Mike, also decided he was
Uh-huh.
gonna blow me up about his divorce. So I was like, dude, I'm trying to do work. Why the fuck is everyone blowing me up right now? I
Right.
did, however, get to see you.
Yay. Yes, you did.
We got to hang out
Yeah.
for like an hour.
Mhm.
It was
You did.
nice.
It was nice. Very nice.
And then immediately after, I had to go to Walmart. It started fucking pouring.
It did. Yep.
And I'm like, shit, I'm trying to like. So, my grandma's birthday was today.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh God, she sounds awful. She has a
Yeah.
really bad cold. So, I was like, gonna drop off a cake and like her presents for her. But like, it was
Mhm.
pouring down rain. So, I'm like, Grandma, like, I'm gonna have to come in for a minute. Because like, it's just gonna get soaked.
Right.
So I went in for a minute. She talked to me for like a couple minutes, and then I left. Like I didn't go near her.
Yeah.
So she messaged me like thanking me for gifts. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Today I didn't wake up until 12, and I've literally just been watching shitty horror films all day and playing EverQuest.
Yes,
If they're
yes.
gonna make me play EverQuest, I'm making them watch awful horror films. Which I watched the new VHS. Which, like, for those of you who don't know, I love found footage horror
Mhm.
films, and VHS is one of was I mean was one of my favorite franchises up until 99. 99 fucking sucked. And then we watched 85 today.
Mhm.
Also fucking sucked.
Damn.
So I'm like, great, cool. Like my favorite franchise just fucking sucks now. That's cool. At least they're staying fucking consistent. Um, I
I
watched
can't
the.
really talk because my favorite franchise is Paranormal Activity, so I can't really talk.
Ew, yeah, no.
I
Okay.
can't talk.
I made everybody watch Superhost, which I already seen. We just finished watching. It was called The Dinge. I don't know. It
Okay.
was fucking stupid. It was about a kid that like makes a deal with a fucking dinge to get a voice. It was
Okay.
stupid because like he was mute. I don't know. It was a dumb fucking movie.
Mm.
Um, and tomorrow, to be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck I need to change my brake pads. I bought brake pads today and didn't change them.
There you go.
Um,
Know what you gotta do.
my brother did not message me all week.
Mhm.
And on Friday, I was like starting to get concerned because like my grandma didn't hear from him or like my other brother didn't. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to message him.
Mhm.
He's fine. Everything's good. Um, he's going to see Pretty Lights again next weekend. But still has not messaged me today at all. I don't know, like something like snapped and he's like chill now. I don't fucking know. Or like this is the calm before the storm. I
Right.
could not fucking tell you. Oh yeah, so the 25th is my company's Halloween party and I am going dressed as Yuna from Kuma 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 Bear.
Yes.
And I'm being forced to enter the costume contest, which no thank you, but I have to do it. And I just spent $100 on fucking bear boots. And because
Wow.
Yuna wears one black and one white, I had to buy two pairs. But they were like perfect. So like I
You gotta
got
do what you gotta do.
I got bear boots now. That's cool. Like if I'm entering this fucking costume contest, I gotta have the whole thing.
You best be trying your best to win.
So I do need to get a better wig cap though. Like I want one of the net ones, which I'm used to.
Yeah.
And the one I have right now is just like a bald cap and it slides off
Hmm.
and it's itchy.
Yeah.
So I gotta get one of those first.
I was gonna say, aren't they pretty cheap too?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly should have ordered them when I ordered the boots, but I just didn't think about it until right now.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be wearing a fucking wig. So
Right.
I also need to get better ribbon than what I have now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not expecting anybody to know what the fuck I am.
Right.
But if they do, I'm gonna be geeking because I
Cause
love
yay.
I love Kuma 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 Bear.
Right. Right.
Um, so my medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to kick in faster. I know it said it could take anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks, and this is only week 2, but I got hella depressed today.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
I'm thinking it's maybe the weather. I don't fucking know.
Honestly, yeah, I feel that.
But like, I was like, what? I thought the point of antidepressants was to not be depressed.
Yeah. Mhm. That's in the name, isn't it?
Yeah, like, what?
Yeah.
So, next weekend I'm getting my hair done.
Yay.
I'm doing the one image I sent you, well, the orange and red,
Mm-hmm.
not the
Mm-hmm.
yellow and red.
Right, yeah.
So I'm pretty excited for that.
I'm excited for you too.
Alright, that's all I got.
Okay. I'll be kind of honest. The first half of the week is kind of a blur. Um, I only worked Monday through Wednesday this week, for my vacation week. Um, and it was like chill for the most part, at least what I remember. Like I said, I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
I can't
Um,
remember.
I really can't. It's becoming a problem. Um, I don't know if it's disassociation or if something's actually like I wouldn't say wrong. Like it's not like I can't remember important things. Like I remember my social security number. I remember birthdays. I remember where I am. It's just if you ask me for details about a specific day of the week, you better give me some kind of guiding question. Um, but it was just work. I don't recall it being bad, so that's good. Um, let's see. Uh, and then Thursday was the beginning of my vacation. Um, and it was a rough start, but um we being me and my mom decided to start cleaning out the garage and collecting all the pop bottles that have been gathering there since we moved here in this house in May of 2020. And in the first day we got $98
That's so fucking insane to me.
and we still have easily mom thinks another like 65 70 possible dollars
Jesus.
in the garage. Yeah. Um so that tells you that I'm definitely Midwestern and enjoy pop more than I should. Um so that was like Thursday on top of getting ready to go downstate back home on Friday. Um which involved getting up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, like you guys woke up so early. I like what as soon as you sent me that message when I got up, I was like, what the fuck are you doing awake?
I was like, yeah, I headed back home. Yay. It's like it's literally 4 in the morning. Um, which was fine. I mean, it is what it is. However, my period decided to just be like, "Hey, I know I've been skipping a little bit. Um full force. Just you're welcome." I'm like, "Not when I'm traveling, brah. Not on my vacation. What are we doing?" And it's killing me. It's definitely making a point of being a pretty awful period. Like painkillers ain't doing shit. It's awful. Um So yeah, got up at 4, arrived in Waterford at like just before 8 after dropping grandpa off at my cousin's. Um and we had breakfast with two family friends, um, which was nice to catch up with them. Um, and then the one family friend, Courtney, um, like basically tags along for the rest of the day with us. And we went to the cider mill, um, which is like one of my childhood like staples was every fall we went to the cider mill. Um, and for context, yesterday the 6th would have been my dad's 63rd birthday. Um, which is why we make a trip down state. Um, and we went to cider mill. Then we went to why can't I not remember everywhere we went? It was just yesterday. I was very tired. I slept like literally, I think between all the naps and stuff, like 12 hours yesterday. So everything's a little bit faded.
You went to the mall, I know that.
Yes. Oh, we also went so for after so after breakfast we went to Fenton and went to Crust, which is this bakery we like. I got super overwhelmed and disappointed because they didn't have what I wanted. And I was still masking. I'm still masking, and especially now that we're getting to cold and flu season anyways, I don't want to catch a bunch of shit while I'm, actually out in the public. um I'm still masking and they couldn't hear me. So I stomped out all upset and crying because they couldn't hear me to take my order. Um and like my social skills are really kind of bad right now cuz between pandemic, I now live basically in the middle of nowhere where even the busiest day is like a slow day in the city, so I get very timid and quiet now. Um
No.
which is like me before I started getting socialized as a teenager. um cuz big shock guys, I did not have much of a social existence before I was a teenager. So, I was quite quiet actually. And so I stormed off off all frustrated. Cody had to go inside and order for me. Um, but I got a cronut, which is really yummy. Those are yummy.
Is that like a croissant donut?
Yes.
Interesting.
It was really yummy. It kind of reminded me of like a churro. It was kind of
Okay.
really good. It was kind of really good. Um, like perfectly soft, but like also like chewy. It was really good and cinnamon sugary. That's all. Um, And I also got a bumpy cake that was made with pumpkin. I haven't eaten it yet, and I'm a little sketch on eating it because I didn't put it in the cooler bag like everything else. So it was like just like chilling in the car all day, but it was very chilly yesterday. So
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like it's
really cold.
fine. So, um, and besides, like, it's not really gonna go bad even if it was hot. It's just like cake with like buttercream frosting with pumpkin added to it. And yeah. Anyways, um so we went to Crust and then we went to the cider mill, which was nice. And I got this cheese that is chicken noodle soup cheese.
Interesting.
I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued, actually. I haven't tried it yet.
Let me
Um,
know when you do, because like I'm
I
also now
will.
intrigued.
I have a feeling it's gonna be really freaking good, and that's gonna be a problem. Um, Also cider. Okay, gallon of cider.
Mhm.
Get a gallon of donuts. Wow, a dozen donuts. How much do you think that should run?
Like $20 at most.
It was 25.90.
Jesus. All right. I'm just gonna buy them from the fucking store then.
If I wasn't so attached to this place, I honestly would do the same. But I'm like
Where'd you
literally emotional.
go?
Franklin.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's like my cider mill. That's my childhood. My falls as a childhood is right there. Um, but yeah, 25.90 for a dozen donuts and a gallon of cider.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So that was really frustrating. But we did it because, that's part of why we came down. Um, and then after that, we went to Nina Savalio's. If I'm butchering that name for anybody who actually knows the area I'm talking about, please just correct me. I like to be corrected when I say things incorrectly. Um, it's just this giant marketplace. It's like my own personal haven. I love it. It's just like all kinds of cool food. It's huge. I forgot to have a cream puff and a freaking chocolate covered strawberry. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. And I'm talking this cream puff looked like some shit out of a dream, like a fever dream. It's like tiny pieces of pastry and just shit ton of cream. Like
Jesus.
I'm like it's heaven. Anyways, cuz I have a sweets problem if you haven't noticed. Um I also got these little Polish cream horns that were delicious. There was like 10 mini ones and I devoured the entire box because I have no self-control and it's vacation and I'm stressed and on my period.
Mhm.
um, um, what else did I get? We just got like a bunch of like cheese and shit. I'm gonna be honest. We got cheese. We got crackers. I got one dip. Like it's snacking season. And then after that, I was like, "Oh, guys, 2 doors down is Trader Joe's. Do we go?" And my brother's like, "Hell yeah, we do." So we went to Trader Joe's, or as I like to call it, Trader Joe's. Not for any reason, just for fun. Trader Joe's. So I got 4 different seasonings. I got everything but the leftovers, which is like a poultry seasoning. It smells like heaven. It smells like Thanksgiving. It's
That
amazing.
sounds really
I put
good.
it I put it in the chicken noodle soup we got today at the Mennonite store. Delicious. Heavenly. Um, I got everything but the elote seasoning. I haven't tried that one yet. I got cheesy seasoning, which we tried this morning, which is pretty good. It's a little more like herby. It's not just pure cheese. It's got like some herbs in there. Um, and then I got umami seasoning, which I'm very excited about because it's just like dried mushroom powder. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have all my shit taste like mushrooms. I love frickin' mushrooms.
Eh,
I won't I don't judge people for hating mushrooms. I get it. I could live off mushrooms. You give me mushrooms, I will eat them.
it's the texture for me.
That's fair. That's absolutely valid. Because I feel that way about raw mushrooms. Like what they have on salad bars, can't do those. Give me the ick. I can't do it. But so I got that. I also got sipping chocolate. I got some sunflower cups, like peanut butter cups, but with sunflower butter. Um, And what else? Oh, we got cheese.
Of course.
More cheese. Cody sampled wine because of course he did. Um, I sampled cheese because of course I did. Um, and then I had to go to CVS and get myself some feminine products because I was like, I'm bleeding out. Help. I'm dying. And my mom's like, okay, let's get you taken care of. And I was like, good, because I'm dying. Help. And then we went to my old stomping grounds, aka my old work place of work, Nino's, for dinner with Courtney, mom, Cody, and my other brother Caesar. Um, and I haven't seen Caesar in so long. Oh my God. I can't even tell you how long it's
Dude,
been.
it's kind of funny because Mike walked in when I was looking at the photo. He's like, "Oh my god, is that Caesar?"
Oh my God.
I was like, "Yeah."
I know. And he is just like, oh my God, he is still the most genuine, he has such a good soul. I can't even like being around him is like the best thing. I can't even explain. He's just that good of a person. I can't. Um and so like after having dinner with him, we were headed back to Waterford to wrap up for the day, and we were desperately trying to I was trying to figure out time to see you.
Me too.
Um
I was like, "Girl, I'm ready. Just fucking tell me where to meet you."
and we were headed back to Waterford, and I'm like sobbing because I'm like, one, I know the trip is ending. I just saw Caesar for the first time in forever, and I'm like, I don't want the trip to end. I hate this. Um and I'm like full on like guttural sobbing in the front seat. And we decided to just like chill in the parking lot because like that's what you do when you don't have time or a place, or I should say just don't have time to go to a place because there's plenty of places. I just didn't have time.
I'm so
I also went
happy
to the
we got to see
mall.
each other.
Yeah, I am too. I really am. We also went to the mall like she mentioned. I just forgot to mention that I went to the mall. I went to this like Daiso ripoff in the mall and got some stuff for I got a gift for M and their sister. Um and I got myself a pair of socks because that's the only thing that had the character I wanted on them. Which was a little disappointing, but anyways. Um but yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to just say screw it. I did um miss the train going through town, which I was a little bummed about. But I was like, it was worth it. I got to spend time with you. But I was like, damn it, I missed the train. Love the train. Um, there's train tracks that go through our home or the back part of our hometown, just for context. Like, it's actually closer to the town over, but still. Um, yeah, it was really good to see you in person, and um, yeah, I'm surprised I did not cry more because I was really feeling it. I was really feeling
Granted, we
it.
saw each other last year for her birthday, but it
Yes.
still feels
Yeah.
like forever.
It's been over a year. Um and um I don't know. It was just nice and I'm glad I made time for it. And then we had to go to my cousin to pick up grandpa, and then we headed home, and we got home about it was actually closer to 11:30, but I didn't text you that I got home until like 12 after we unbagged the car.
Oh no, understandable. I didn't expect you to message me like immediately when you pulled in your driveway.
And like it was raining and freezing cold and the wind was picking up and I was like, I hate this. We should have just left everything in the car. I hated it. I hate getting wet. I hate it. I ugh,
I
I
mean,
don't
today
like it.
was no better.
No, today sucked. Weather-wise. Um and then like today was a little bit. more somber of a day. It's been 6 years since my dad passed. Um, and like I had this conversation with an old coworker. She had lost like a baby son like 20 something years ago. Um, and she was like, there are times when I totally forget what the
Oh
day is.
yeah.
And it just hits me. I'll look at the calendar or my phone. I'll be like, oh shit, and have a moment. And other than the fact that obviously I take this time off every year, so I know this is kind of one of the years where it's like, oh, right, that's what I'm off work for. Cause like, it's not that I've like, it's not acceptance. That's not necessarily what it is. It's just like, I think my grief hits me harder every time, but the time it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's good or bad, but um like today wasn't nearly as hard as it has been in past years.
I mean,
Um
that's always good though.
yeah, it's better than how it's been in past years. Um but I don't know. Like it's just weird because it almost feels wrong not to be like totally not just like unable to get out of bed, don't want to do anything. But I know that's also healthy because if you're constantly in that state, that's not accepting things.
No.
So it's like a weird, and I think anyone who's obviously experienced like a major loss probably has had the same feelings I'm going through at least once. But it's just a weird conundrum of like you feel guilty because you feel like, oh, I should just be completely just unable to function, but at the same time, it's good to know that that's not always going to be the way it is. I think is what it is. It's like a weird sense of like, okay, like next year could be absolutely devastating, but this year I'm
This year
getting
I'm
through it.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's where I'm at is just like it is okay that this year didn't hit me like a wall. Um and who's to say that it won't get hard like during the holidays cuz like my dad was the holiday man. Like he was the one who was just like so freaking amped about like freaking Christmas. Um and who's to say that like this year that's the time that's going to hit me like a brick. Um, but I'm just trying not to look a gift horse in the mouth and just be like, it's okay that today wasn't absolutely gut wrenching.
It's okay to be okay.
Yeah. I did make a post on Facebook about him and the quote I think was I won't like say a word for word, I'm just gonna paraphrase, I'm not grabbing my phone, was basically like she made basically along the lines of she made friends with grief. It's like a constant companion, like and I'm like, yeah, like it's always there. It doesn't go away, but
Nope.
sometimes it's just easier than others. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the seasons of life, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you're like good today.
Yeah. Yeah, today is good. I mean, I'm overwhelmed about different things. Go figure. Um, but yeah, I'm doing okay today. Um, I'm stressed because literally as of about like just under 20 minutes, it will be only 2 days of vacation left.
Oh
And
no.
and I have so much I want to get done and I just don't I mean, I really don't have the energy, and I hate to blame hormones, but, like, my body's going through it right now.
Yeah.
Like, especially with it being, like, my you're a lot of period talk, you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry, guys. Guys and other people who do not like period talk, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Like, when they get out of whack, it takes even more out of me than it normally does.
Yeah, because you're not used to it.
And like this one is hitting so hard. Painkillers ain't doing shit. I've been rotating ibuprofen and acetaminophen. It ain't doing shit. I've been taking caffeine to trying to make sure it activates correctly. Like drinking water like I should, eating small meals, not large meals, and nothing is working. Like I'm just beat. And like I wanted to get my room back and like I'm not probably gonna unless I do it tomorrow. And I don't know what we have planned tomorrow because the weather is now shit.
Yep, and it's not gonna get better.
No, it's just shit. All shit. And like I don't know. I'm just like it's part of me is like the fact that I thought I could get so much done in like 5 days of not working is kind of hilarious. And also like it's like I have to find a way like if I'm not going to get as much done in the next 2 days as I want, which I'm not going to. I realistically know. I need to set up a plan so I can get the things done. Because I want the new year to not be constantly like these giant projects I need to get done. I just don't want it anymore. Like, I firmly don't want it anymore. And like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm thinking I'm gonna give up on my whole like cottage core bitch life where I'm like, oh my god, I use pen and paper like in the old days. And like I'm gonna like go to a digital planner, I think, in the new year.
Yeah, I would. I honestly gave up like 2 months out, like after I got it.
Yeah. I gave up. Well, I do it sporadically, but see that's not good enough for me. I want to be consistent. And I just know me and like if it's on my phone, I'm more likely to do it. It's a lot easier at the end of the day to be like, "Oh, okay, let's log how I felt today. Let's log any symptoms of any, whatever's going on. Like, let me, list what I read, ate, freaking drank today on my phone." Then sitting down with a pen and paper, it's just it makes me a little sad because I'll be breaking a Jesus, like, let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, a 6-year streak. Roughly about the same time. It was literally a couple months after dad passed away that I started filling out planners by hand. And like, I'm sad to give it up, but it's not like I'm giving up the habit. I'm making it more accessible to me, which, I mean, is what it is. Not wasting paper.
You're saving trees.
Saving trees. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, that's like my mental health check-in is kind of the episode, guys, because like I don't really have much else to talk about when it comes to like mental health going ons. Um, I don't know, like work, life, the holidays are coming up.
Okay, so I'm a
Um,
horrible person, and I don't want to do anything on Thanksgiving. I don't want to fucking deal with everybody, right?
yeah.
Because I have to go to 2 Thanksgivings.
Mhm.
My grandma literally holds us hostage. Shane's always late. I don't want to deal with it. So you know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to Kroger the day before. I'm gonna get a fucking rotisserie chicken. I will make my own fucking Thanksgiving without the turkey and just tell everybody I have COVID. I don't want to
You
deal with it.
could you could always just say you don't you just don't want to leave the house, but you know what? You do
No,
you.
I can't. Have you met my grandma?
Have I? I have no clue.
That woman will fucking gaslight you so hard into coming.
I never had to, well, actually I did have to deal with that with the Magers, but
No, I'm
I don't
not
have to do
dealing
that
with it.
more.
I'm not doing it this year. I'm not. Ah.
Did I ever I sh is it speaking ill of the dead if you're just listing an example of their behavior when they were alive?
No.
So, I'm just gonna say B. I'm sure you can figure out which cousin I'm talking about. Do
Yes.
you know which? Okay, B, um, it was it 2014? Yeah, because it was when I was working at the daycare and I was absolutely, totally my health was shit because I kept getting every freaking thing that every child brought into the childcare. Everything. I was sick literally from November till March, and I quit in the end of January. That shit did not leave my body. It stuck. Anyways, I was sick as a dog. Was not going to go to the Christmas party, the family Christmas party. I got messages on my Facebook post because I was posting like I think I literally said like taking a bath and listening to Night Vale, trying to like get over the sickness for the rest of my work week or whatever. And she was trying to gaslight the shit out of me, like, oh, it's awfully funny that your mom posted that like you guys were at the mall. It's like, yeah, because we all four work and don't see each other. So yes, even though I'm sick as a dog, I did go to the mall for family time.
It doesn't fucking matter. Go fuck yourself.
And I was just like, I find it awfully funny that you care so much.
Stupid.
Like,
I just don't want to deal with it. I
I
just,
don't blame you.
I just want to chill. Yeah, on my couch.
I am actually, for the first time since actually, for the first time in over probably a decade at this point, I am not going to be the one who has to cook probably at all on Thanksgiving this year
Nice.
because Kohl's got a new CEO and was like, nope, we're not open on Thanksgiving anymore. No, everybody spend time with your freaking families. So Cody and mom are going to be off and I will be working.
Ah, how the tables have turned.
Yeah. But as M said, you'll get to spend the entire day with me. So like, is it all that bad? I was like, I have been miserable cooking by myself for the last 4 or 5 years. As you recall, I've had mental breakdowns over cooking Thanksgiving dinner by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple mental breakdowns. So the fact that Cody, who's the cook of the family at this point anyways, and mom who can still cook, and I am the least cook of the house. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. If I could live off of rice and tuna packets, I probably would. Pasta with jarred sauce, perfect. Like I am the lowest maintenance bitch. I can't. I can't. I don't have the energy. I wish I did. I don't know what happened to me. Anyways, so yeah, Thanksgiving's gonna be different. I don't know how Christmas is gonna go. I'm a little curious, but we don't really do big Christmas dinners anymore. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so like a Thanksgiving meal that I only have to have minimal involvement in sounds absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, like I'll do Christmas. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
post some shit on Christmas, but like, dude, I fucking Thanksgiving.
I hate to like make you think about this, but I kind of am curious.
Hmm.
So like once you have kids, right? Or if you have kids, if, when, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, have you decided how you're gonna split things up? because like that is an additional, like you were traditionally an additional family now. So like are you going to be dragging the kids across both like Christmases and both Thanksgivings and shit?
Maybe 3 Christmases actually, because like my dad's side of the family has a party.
Oh yeah, you have to remember. Yeah, you have to remember. Yeah,
I don't know. I might offer to host Thanksgiving,
that would be, yeah, that would
so
be
like I don't have to fucking go anywhere.
right.
For Christmas, I can't do shit about it.
Yeah. That's like really like so funny because like obviously I've talked on here about how my family screwed up. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Just the most screwed up. But Christmas Eve was always for my dad's side of the family growing up. They had a party on Christmas Eve. That's who we spent Christmas Eve with. Christmas Day was my direct family and my parents.
Hmm.
Thanksgiving was usually just my core family and my mom's parents. Um, I don't freaking know why. I just I'm like, bitch, you got your own family. Like, I'm sorry. I am a person who, since I had a shit family, like extended family, I crave like that kind of thing. Like, I wish I had like a big family to like have all these holidays to share with. I didn't have that growing up. So like I crave that. You always want what you don't have, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just like, mm-mm. If I had a whole ass family, like, picket fence, 2.5 kids, dogs, no, I'm not leaving my house on the holidays. Y'all can come see me. You can see the kids. I'm not moving. Y'all asses can come to me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean
Get an attitude.
to be honest, since my grandma passes, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have to do that like a second Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I get you.
I don't know.
Thanksgiving is like so weird to me because, like, beside the whole fact of why we celebrate, which is weird as shit, let's be honest. Um, like it always feels like felt like correct tense please. Um, like a weird holiday because everyone's like, "Oh, like I'm going to my grandparents or my great aunts," and I'm like, y'all go places? Like the most I went was up here to my grandparents.
Yeah.
And that wasn't always. It was not unusual to stay home for that holiday. And I'm like, y'all do too much.
Yeah, I would go up north every year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thanksgiving's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even like the
Christmas is where it's
food.
at. I'm sorry. I love Christmas. I know you're not a holidays person. I love
I'm really
Christmas
not.
though.
I don't mind Christmas, but I hate that everybody makes it about like gifts.
Yeah, I get that. I really get that. And I'm very like not in expecting gifts, that's not what I mean. But I do get that way of like, oh, I have to get the perfect gift and like I stress so much about that and I wish it wasn't like that. But like I think I gotta blame dad. You know what, dad? It's because you freaking gift giving little elf you. Um, like always just like took us to Christmas shopping for mom and was always like, "Oh, yeah, like price did not really matter." He did not give a shit. You could be like, "Ooh, pretty machine for mommy." And it's like, "Yup, you can get it." It's like, "Cool, $200." He did not care. Price was not an option when it meant taking and spoiling us. So I kind of have that, but at the same time, I'm so tight with my money because I don't like to not have a safety net. So like it's this constant struggle of like I want to spoil others, but at the same time I'm like, but my money. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. But like
Like,
no, like I want it to be more like sentimental. less materialistic.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry for interrupting.
No, 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 you're fine. Like my dad's family does the whole like Secret Santa thing,
Uh-huh.
and the price limit keeps going up every year. Last year was 40. And it's
So
like I
you're
don't know,
expecting
it's
50, 60?
yeah, so like I feel like it's stupid because like these people are just telling me something they want, but they don't want to spend their money on. And in return,
Yeah.
I'm getting something I want but don't want to spend my money on.
Yeah.
But it's like I pretty much just spent my money on it.
Right. Yeah. That is like, yeah, I get that. But like I've already decided for I love that we got into holidays.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming up. They're fast approaching. I've already decided for like all my coworkers other than like I've obviously M. I'm like just making baked goods in like cute little tins for everybody. Um, because baked goods are pretty cheap and I also like to fill people's bellies. It makes me happy.
Fair. That's fair.
But like I don't know, like ideally I am a little selfish. I like receiving gifts. Maybe it's my main love language that I just don't want to accept. I do like receiving gifts. Especially if it's something that like I didn't ask for and they got it like for because they thought of me. That stuff makes me so happy. Like it just warms my heart, my little heart. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling like a little like the holidays are like a double-edged sword, and this has been even before I've had any major losses in my life.
Yeah.
Because I think that like I'm a very empathetic person. I think that's pretty, I think, obvious, even on podcast form, that I am very empathetic. I very much catch on to vibes. Um, like the holidays have like a really dark side that people don't like to talk about. It can be like really isolating and lonely, and I've always gotten very melancholy during the holidays. I love the holidays, like I just said, but I'm also prone to like massive bouts of like depression and anxiety during the holidays. And I think it's very much that I catch on to like other people's anxieties and depression about the holidays. And like add on top of that, like personal loss and everything now. Like it's very hard for me to stay in the spirit. So, like, I just don't wanna lose the spirit because I've always been, like, really into it, and I'm afraid that if I let myself be like, "No, I'm just not big into holidays anymore," I'll never get it back. Like, I can't take a year off, you know?
Yeah. That's
It's
true.
like it's like the Santa Claus. Like, I can't forget about the spirit or I'll lose it forever. Like, I don't want to. I like being a holiday person, but it's very exhausting as well. But I don't know. Like maybe things will be good. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I can't read minds or read the future. I
Wouldn't it
don't
be cool if
know.
you could though?
I don't know. I always thought it would be cool, but like I don't know. Like I have like lots of deja vu from like dreams and stuff, but like I don't know if I would want to know like the future. Not from a like, "Oh, that just takes away the surprise" kinda thing, but like, what if you saw nothing but bad? Like, how would you deal with that? Like, I would throw myself off the Mackinac Bridge. Like, mm, I don't know. Like, I would love to know, like, the good things, like, predict all the good things for people, like, the good fortune teller or something, I don't know, but I would just know I would be like frickin' what's her name? Cassandra? Is that the prophet of like death and shit? I think Cassandra?
I have no idea.
I think it is. She like so she was a goddess, right? Yeah. I'm trying to like pull up memories here from the days of researching shit. She was a prophet and like nobody believed her, if I remember correctly. And like she was like, "Well, shit's on you if you don't trust like believe me." And like all this terrible shit came true and they like why do I want to say buried her alive? I feel like buried alive is the correct but anyways, like terrible. Cassandra, it was bad times for her. Um but yeah, I don't know. Like I'm just in a weird space, but not like a bad space, you know? I don't know how to classify it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird time of year for me, guys. Like it's just a weird I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of I don't knows in this segment, and I feel bad, but like I don't know what I'm feeling. I just am kind of existing right now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay though. Like that's okay. Um, but I had two goals in mind for end of vacation. I've not done either. And they were fun goals. I wanted to finish Danganronpa 2, and I wanted to make my character in Baldur's Gate 3, and I've not done either.
You were about to make your character, but then you saw I was watching a movie and you didn't tell me that you were live. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? And you're like, because you were doing something. Like, bitch, I've seen this movie.
I just don't like interrupting you when you're doing things.
No, interrupt me. It's spooky season. I'm watching shitty horror films.
Well, I can try to fit it in sometime tomorrow, and I will try to let you know. How about
Okay.
that? I'll
You
try to
better.
fit it in.
You better. Because you're not bugging me.
I know.
Those are
Oh,
unfair.
I saw, and ironically, I saw it before in the morning before I met up with you, yesterday. It was a clip of Grey's Anatomy I've never seen before.
What was that?
Um, uh, Owen and Christina in therapy.
Ew. Owen.
Oh my God, just from that clip, I'm like, I just want this person to go away.
He
Like,
does
he's
it.
awful. I hate him. He's
Christina
awful.
goes away.
Sad face.
I hate
Um,
Owen.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know if I can say it without getting emotional.
What?
Do you know because they're talking about Meredith, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Well, you've watched all of it." So she's like, "Well, that's my person." And he's like, "Let me be your person." And she's like, "Well, but then be my person."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, Amy really is my person, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm crying."
You're Meredith. I'm Christina.
I feel that.
100%.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what's funny? I was listening to Tegan and Sarah at the office
Uh-huh.
on Friday, and the fucking. Where did the time go? Or. No, where does the good go? Excuse me. Came on. I was
Okay.
like, fuck.
Uh,
I gotta watch fucking Grey's Anatomy again. Because, like, that's Christina and Meredith's song.
Oh, you're
Which is
like,
weird,
"Yeah."
because it's like, look me in the eyes and tell me you don't find me attractive. Like, what?
I was like, "What?" It's funny.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
fucking hate Owen.
I was like, "Wow, dude, you're insufferable."
He gets
What the
worse.
frick? Great. Um, not great at all, but yeah, I was like, "Oh." I got sad there for well, maybe not sad, but I got emotional there for a second, and I was like, "My person's so far away."
If it makes you feel better, Christina lives in Switzerland.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good for
Yeah.
her. It's beautiful there. Um, but yeah, no, like going downstate, going back home is a really like hard decision to make because every time I come back, I'm miserable because I'm like, I remember how life can be, and this is not where I live, how life should be, at least not for me. I'm not dissing anybody who likes the slow life. I'm not ready for the freaking slow life. I'm not ready for it. I like having days that are so full that like you go to bed exhausted. Like I like being busy. I like the fact that I got 6 places under my belt in one day and it didn't take the entire day to do.
Yeah.
Like I like a mall that has like 100 something stores and not 15. Like I don't know. Like and I know some of it's just like the lens of nostalgia and like it's my hometown and like I didn't hate my hometown growing up, so like I don't have a lot of negative feelings about it. But like if there are people who are meant to be in the country, there are people who are meant to be in the city and people who are meant to be somewhere in between. And I'm meant to be somewhere in between. I don't think I would make it in like Chicago or like Los Angeles. No, that's too much. I'm meant to be in some sort of, like our hometown. It's kind of suburban. It's kind of shitty. It's not great, but I don't know. I'm meant for more than country living is all I'm saying. And so is Cody. And I feel worse for him cuz he's still young.
He's still so young.
He really is. I'm crying in the car about Caesar and I'm like he's such a good kid and Cody's like you realize we're like 29, right? And I was like you're still a kid. Shut up. You're still those two boys in that photo with a can crushing machine in like second grade. It's like I can't. Like he's just God. I really love my brothers, guys, even though one of them is a pain in my ass. Guess which. Um,
Cody.
but I love them so much. They're such good kids, man. I'm literally crying. I love them so much.
I know.
Just I don't know. Now I'm emotional. I don't know why.
No.
I don't know. They're just such good kids deep down. Like, yes, Cody has a bit of a, he's got a rough exterior, but like such a genuine person, really. And Caesar's just like a ball of sunshine. I love him so much. And he wants me to get a PC like everybody else so I can spend time with him playing Phasmo and catching up and I don't know. It's just I got family out there. It's just they're spread out, you know?
Yeah.
Damn Lilo and Stitch. Just that's why it's my favorite movie. My family might be spread out and it might be broken, but it still works. It still works. I also didn't get to see Melissa or John because they were
Oh
sick. They were sick. Everybody was freaking sick. Cindy has a shoulder injury and she's like drugged up. She sounds like she's in freaking outer space.
no. It might be.
So like I didn't get to see all my peeps this round, but I'm trying so damn hard to make it where we go down more because Cody's right. If we go down more when we go down for dad's birthday, it's not going to be so hard to fit everything in because we won't need to fit everything in. We'll only need to fit in like the cider mill and like meeting up with people for breakfast or lunch. It won't be like we have to fit every single attraction that we have not gotten to see.
Right.
So I'm hoping that we can make that work because I always have Sundays off and mom and Cody get every other Sunday. We just got to start doing it. Oh, excuse me.
Fine.
Um okay. I'm getting my shit together. I'm getting myself together. Okay. Like I said, this is still not the shortest episode we've ever done, but I would like to just sort of say what's coming up, do our little wrap down or wind down for the day, and then we'll say our goodbyes. So let me go all wonky on the screen for a second because I'm gonna lean over for my phone. Okay, sit there, stay put. Eh. Okay. Okay, this is harder than I thought. Don't get a memory foam mattress if you ever want to move freely.
True.
It will just suck you in like a freaking sponge. Okay, guys. Whew. I'm here. Okay.
Sniffly.
Because I was crying. um, let's see. Okay. So, next week, we can either do favorite horror games or we can do favorite horror movies and shows and then push horror games to the 21st.
We can do that.
Okay, so next week, guys, will be horror movies and shows. Then it'll be horror games. Then the 28th is going to be our spoopy special.
Still gotta
Do
figure
we
out what we're doing
really
with that.
know what we're doing? No, but we'll figure we'll figure it out. Um, then we have Thankful November, and we'll be playing first Amy's music game, which is no
Metal or rap.
metal or rap. Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna redo our anime and manga video. Um, then we're gonna do a manga game. Probably demographics like before, probably with Reaper, maybe with Reaper and Dumpling. That might be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
It might make me tear my hair out. We don't know.
Okay.
Um, then we have musical tier list. And that is wrapping up our thankful November, which we're not doing it to the behind because we're gonna have a little bit more of a
Positive.
hefty, yeah, mental health check-ins. Um, yeah, we're gonna be a little more hefty on those in November, kind of adding what we're grateful for the week, XYZ. Um, then for December we have guest music genre, guest music artist, favorite Christmas media and memories, Christmas special on the 23rd. And then on the 30th, we have our behind, which is going to be a yearly wrap up. And then on the 6th, which is the first Saturday of the new year, we will have our year expectations.
And then probably expect another planning video.
I think the second week will be a planning video, correct. Um, we shall see how popular that one blows up because for some reason that is still our most popular video.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Let me check real fast. Oh, also guys, thank you. We are up to 40 subscribers now.
Fucking, where did you guys come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? I stopped myself. Um, yes, the planning is the highest, then my reading OC stories. Um, which blows my mind. Who the frick wants to hear about my little OC?
Everybody.
I need to write more Doris, but I'm trying to write Momo now, and because M is basically begging me to give her some sort of life because she's like, this character exists, but she is not living.
She's just there.
She's just there. Please give her life. And I'm like, I'm trying here. I haven't even finished the game I'm basing this off of. Give me a break. But, yeah. So, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. And I am Autumn, aka Firefly,
I am Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been Behind the Archives. Be safe out there, guys. It's a crazy ass world.
Bye.
Bye!